Okay, good morning, everyone. This is Michael Venezia, head trader at TradeView Markets. This is it's the end of the month, being October. Okay, so it's a 3-day. This being Wednesday, it's the end of we have Labor Day weekend is Monday. Yeah, like I say a lot of times as we look at the TradeView Market site, and you know what I'll do as I'm talking, I actually sign into TradeGATEHub as I say this. By the way, I digress. I sign in just the same as everybody else to TradeGATEHub. It's that easy. We also want to make everybody have the same consistent process. So it'd be hypocritical for me to sign in and not do the same thing everybody else. All right. So it is the end of the month. I don't listen. The window dressing is anybody that really listens a lot on TGH. I don't really believe a lot in seasonality, although I did post something up here predicated the seasonality this morning, which I thought was interesting. Pardon, like I say, like I'm not biased about if somebody believes it's seasonality or not, but I could understand that but I do post it because everybody says that here you go. For what it's worth, seasonality, September is bad for stocks here in the US, but Germany, it's even worse. You know what I mean? If what I'm hearing from a macro level, if you will, it doesn't really affect my long-term trading, or it definitely doesn't affect my short-term trading, is that Europe may be getting a little worse right here. So okay. So as I said before, Monday we created the YouTube channel for a reason, and that's because several reasons actually. For everybody to go back and really do a little bit more of their homework or planning and get an idea, if for those that are newer, what we exactly offer and get into the routine of TGH, going back for me, coach, and the majority of phenomenal guests that coaches had in the past. Give you an example. Pardon. All right, so videos. Okay. One day ago, coach and I do a couple of videos a day, and this is our YouTube channel, as I said before. So go back and get used to get back to what we're doing in our style. We didn't split the atom here. It's an amalgamation of probably 50, 60, 70 plus years of training at high levels and probably all over the world, the country, if not the world. So I'm here unbiased. I'm just here to give you the plan and the routine that I believe, or actually that I know. It's up to you to really follow through on the plan that has helped hundreds, if not thousands, seriously, thousands of traders throughout the years. Like I said, I don't have an ego. And let me even go back to TradeGATEHub here. And I really wish people would do this. I don't say this for a reason. I say comments, complaints, and even more so questions are encouraged. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to we're trying to bring the best product and just get right to the point. So when it comes to execution time, everybody is on at least in the same page, no matter what style of a trader you are, being a short-term trader, a swing trader, or a long-term trader. Everybody knows that I have a fund by now also. Okay, so getting back to what I was saying with the YouTube channel, Monday is the most important day. So what was being Wednesday, go back to the YouTube channel, go back 2 days ago, which is right here. And yeah, this is Monday should be there. Monday will be there. Just go through it. 23 hours ago, TradeGATEHub. This is 1 day ago because we're on lag time. So go through the TradeGate.
Good morning, everyone.
There it is. Beautiful. Well done. Okay, so the reason why I say that again is because the most important data throughout the week is on Monday, and I want everybody to actually have a solid foundation and start trading on your own. For example, if we're playing golf and it's windy out, well, most people should know to play the ball back of your stance to knock it down a little bit. I want to forego that. I want you to know that when it comes to time to strike the ball, and that's what our routine back is here. And definitely, without a doubt, we can't deny that we're consistent in the amount of data and even the order of the data we put in. Okay, so here we are today. Coming up Wednesday, SU, buyer. Where are we? Okay, good morning today. Good morning. So SPR, let me give you an example. SPR, SunPower CFO to resign. All right, so obviously it's not that big of a deal. Stock was down, it was up at one point. So that gives you a definition of maybe how pin action would work. I only really post the relative things, and for everybody here to know or have an idea of how all these ancillary movements work correlated with that respective stock. Always watch the videos that I post. I'm sorry if the volume overlaps, but I wanted to, make it a big example. Michael Santoli gives you a refresher of why the market was sliding yesterday or any other particular day for that reason. Let's go right here. So watch the videos. S&P, that sentiment, it's a tool. Tom Lee, we give you what Tom Lee's been very hot. We, by the way, don't get confused here. You have to look at this data. Sometimes I post daily advisor sentiment. This is weekly advisor sentiment. So note that, please. So once again, for those that are just learning or getting through there, if you haven't gone through the YouTube channel, not familiar with our videos, this is the CTA position tracker. So everybody, they were underweight here in equities. They were underweight the NASDAQ for almost historical lows. So when everybody is underweight, that provided the squeeze. Now they're, now they bought into a little bit. So correlate these charts underweight to the NASDAQ. It's also another tool, but it's a tool that lately, if not, has been working beautifully. The same one to hedge fund exposure. Just correlate the chart. When the hedge funds are all in and they can't do any more buying, correlate the chart. The market usually, the market usually pulls back. Conversely, when we were saying that the hedge funds were actually short a lot, more than they've been short in a couple of years, and that provided the squeeze. This is the top here is the SPX, the S&P. So and that provided the squeeze. So when the market got to extreme conditions, which they were about 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, even going back a month, which is historically underperform or under invested, that provided, go back to the video. I talked about it yesterday. I'm no longer looking for short squeezes. I'm only looking for best of breeds. 2 weeks ago, I would buy the garbage of the garbage, literally. Anything that had a short, granted, I never really buy a stock predicated upon how big of a short float it has. Nobody should ever do that. But in that circumstance, I had, I was honed in on it, and I don't think anybody would argue here, going back to the videos or anybody in the room, that it worked very well. So I always post coming up, plan for the day, next speed trades. I like the TAN, upgrades and downgrades. We'll always give you that. We give you market movers in the morning. Chewy was moving, Best Bath Beyond, Snap, which was down 7% at one point. Here's Snap. Let's go to the other page here. Snap at one point was 1020, and it reversed precipitously on news. So Snap had volume, range. Granted, it's broken, and everybody should know that right now. But the stock, even for the active trader, the stock has, here's today. After it broke the low, that opened, probably should have shorted 1120. It's a no play right here, to be honest with you. But Snap has range, volume, and average price action. So it's something we all have to look at. And we give you that on TGH with the movers in the morning, right here. Okay. I digress. AQST. Thanks for pointing that on, Joe. AQST then. You know what? Wow, that pulled back a little bit. I'll still keep it on my line, Joe, but thank you. So Bed Bath & Beyond obviously has been an active stock. Inside Days. Gerard, good morning. STX. Okay, another thing I want to talk about, STX. And this is talking about relative strength. STX today was down. This is the chart on Storage Technologies. Everybody knows that first of all, the chips as the Qs. Let's look at the Qs. The Qs actually came in nicely, as everybody knows again, but the ones that have been lagging the worst have been the semis. Micron, AMD, NVIDIA still has the hangover from earnings. It's probably going to take a little bit of time, I'm not going to lie. So when you see STX come out, and STX, they could have hit a lot harder. So the stock closed at 68, 64. I mean, considering the market was weak. So I looked at STX, and STX as the market comes in right here. Broke the opening high, the open, if you will. Once again, I'm still getting, but you know what? MU at one point today actually went positive. We'll look at MU today. And that was a reason to show you that the market really had a little umph in it, at least early on. AMD even went positive at one point. Now it's back to the low. AMD, where did it open? AMD right here. It actually got, this is August 31st, today's date. It actually was positive at one point, but you know what? The news got the better of it. Now here's AMD now. Am I looking to buy it? No. Let's look at another example. Apple Computer. We took a position yesterday. Look at the video, 159. I'm going low as 155. I said yesterday. It closed at 158. It had a chance to do something at 160.58 Apple. But this is the chart. Now it's trying to hold the 50-day, as Coach and I talked several times throughout the day yesterday, even on the video. There's the gap, but actually the gap was at 159. Now it's between the gap at 159 and 157. The 200-day, as we discussed, at 155. So Apple, which was positive, it wasn't positive by much, but it went negative. That's barometer right now. So we're looking at Apple. I don't think it's going to make a big UE today. I also don't think it's going to hit the 200-day. And once again, it is a little bit of a short week. The volume, as you can see on the daily, is very thin, even as of 11:15 today. So Apple, here's another one, Microsoft, the two big daddies. Microsoft right there. It's a bear flag. So what I don't like is PayPal was up $4 at one point. It's still up $2. But the rest of the group, hold on a second, I'll even show you. Hold on, here's my screen. You share. Here's my screen. All right. So PayPal, you have up $2.25. And the high of the day was what? 96. But you know what? Square, which I had, and I sold, look at my Square. I also fixed it today, everyone, to show you my buys and my sells. And I'll get back into a little bit. But PayPal, when PayPal is up this nice, so if a nice upgrade, Square should be up $1. Net should have hold the high. Roblox, which was $40, it reversed $2 to the low. Even something like Twilo, TTD reversed with pins being up. So you know what? There's a lot of mixed. There's a lot of Riven. Bobbin now is up $1.70. PDD continues, and JD, the two best of breeds. PVH had earnings. Amber had earnings. CRWD, a best of breed of the biosecurity stocks. Now that's not us. That's not us. We don't have to worry about that anymore. ZS is a fun position. Now ZS has holding relative strengths. It's down 50 cents in the cybersecurity stock. As CRWD reported earnings and somehow is not acting very well, but there's a lot of mixed currency here. Chevron, Devon, we had a good trade on that. Goldman Sachs is positive, as JP Morgan is negative. Devon is up, as Oxy's down. GDXJ is up, as Newmont's down. So you know what? This type of week, it's stalking week. Anybody who wants to play something, I said one of two things. It's either going to be immediate trading or long-term positions only best of breed, which is no swing trading. You know what I mean? The swing trading is not doing me justice right now, or actually it's not even doing it. I know when swing trading is good and I know when it's bad. There's a chart on Google, for example. Let's go to the chart on Google. You know what I mean? It needs a big catalyst to go above all the four major moving averages, as it even has earnings next week, I believe. There's Coin, which was up, now reversed. Twilo still making near lows. Let's look at the chart on the SPYs, the big ones. You know what I mean? We got to hold this gap as well. 395. The next low could be right here. 385. Like I said, I'm not going to do much. I'm going to let the market tell me what I'm doing. But let's go to what the big guys are doing. Hold on a second. Let's go to my Twitter feed and look at what the big guys are doing. Because you know what? Anything that I'm doing at this point in the moment is going to be predicated by option flow. The Euro trader liked my reply. Bravo. Thank you. Okay. So yesterday's range being supported, being tested again on the S&Ps. All right. So let's go to the flows. Okay. Square calls. I'm in it. Square, more bullish things. I'm in it. All the option guys are in there, but let's look at the chart at Square. I did sell a little this morning. I sold a little, and you see where this red is? That's my sell, that arrow. So I sold Square at the high, 71.50. So you know what I mean? Even though I'm long it from 74 and change, I still took a little money off. I really wasn't that confident in the market. So I took a decent loss. I'm going to add to it down here. Hold on. And that's one of my positions. And the option got NIO bullish, GME bullish, CHPT bearish. That was a monster this morning. OLED puts, sweep, MU, SPY bearish. So let's look at this SPX right here. Support, short term, put call ratios coming off a little bit. Good. That's what you want to see. What else? Let's look at what's moving. Let's look at the bar chart. This is all you need. This is what I would do if I got back from lunch. I'd look at bar chart. By the way, I have my own queries, as everybody knows, but for you guys, this is a free query. Okay, close. So all I'm interested now in a day like today, 11:15 on a Wednesday before a holiday, is volume and range. So let's go to volume. Okay, So Bed Bath & Beyond, to no surprise, has good volume and great range. It's down. It has a 10% range top to bottom. Oh, actually, that's not right. It has a bigger range than that. It has to, because look at the change. So it has huge volume, ALLK. All right. So it has 23 million. I'm interested to a degree. ALK. You know what? Let me follow through. What is ALK? ALK. You know what I mean? I don't know what that means. But look at ALK. So for those that play the low floaters, the stock went from 4 to 640. This is what I look at. I'll talk out loud. All right, so I don't know if it's going to be a one-day wonder yet. I have to do some research. If that's obviously that's I don't know, that may be a reverse split. That's not really good when a stock closes at 84 and opens at 11. I'll have to do more research on that. But bottom line is, I'll have to look into it. Maybe it's something I'm interested in. All right, CHBT, that reported numbers. Nerve, look at Nerve. Everybody knows where we are on Nerve, and use the long-term chart. We're a holder. And it's not even that overbought yet. It will reverse. It'll probably do a secondary at one point. That's what I would do, what I would gain. But Nerve up there. MRO. How about Marathon Oil? We took a positions when the market Marathon 2470 to 2570. Huge range on Marathon. SPYs are ripping back for some reason. Marathon Oil, PayPal with Square. Something's going on with the SPYs as I speak. Square, the SPYs, 296. So this is when I see the SPYs moving. Hold on. When I see that when someone's moving with the SPYs, I go like this. I go to stock scanner. Hold on. You share, stop scanning. Okay. So what's most active now as of 11:20? AVCT, Snap, Nerve, Bed Bath & Beyond. To no surprise, AMD and Apple. All right. So that's good. Moving up now. Go to time. As of 11, AVCT, Art, Nerve. Meta, nice job. Meta's been strong all day. Where is it now? Up 7 still with the fund holding. Lewis bought the other day. Q2, China, CHBT. We already mentioned it. Apple. Okay. What about breakout in the day when stocks are moving up? What's breaking out on the day is 11:20. Gurn, Sally Mae, Skin. So nothing good. What's breaking down on the day? I bet you a lot more as the time is relevant. NVAX, Verizon, AT&T, Macy's. All right. Big deal. All right. Up or high in relative volume. The only thing that matters today. Snap, CHBT, all over the board. Meta. Again, Baidu, FUTU. Everything's consistent here. So as of today, what should be on the list? Snap, CHBT has been on every list. Moving up now. Breakout in the day. New highs. Meta, Baidu, FUTU, Netflix, and Fizzler. Oh, actually, let's go by time. Sally Mae, WTI, Meta, ATNX, PDD. All right. Anybody, if they're active trader, it's all you need is PDD, right, guys? Let's go to the chart on PDD. This is all. I mean, I know people that would trade this all day long. Huge gap up above the moving average. It's a China. Stay above that breakout of 68. Here's a 4-minute chart on PDD. Probably range value. You could trade it all day long. It is. Sit at the gap. Right there. Nice trade on GD, the PDD. All right, coin just bouncing along nicely. What's going on with coin? I started the video with 66.70, rallied $1. CCJ doing nothing. Q2. Frey, I told you has more in it. I'm in it. Frey still. How could you not like Frey? Not even overbought yet. Triple top, it broke. It's a little bit of a low floater. I'm in it. I'm not in 20,000 shares, but I got to be in it. Amazon, Meta, Roku, Netflix was up nicely. Let me go back to my screen, what I'm looking at. Any questions while I speak, guys? So I'm going to sign off in a second. ALT. Here's my ALT. ALT. Here's my nerve. Any questions, gents? Nothing? EOG positive. EOG positive. EOG 117 to 121 chart on the EOG oil. Nice. All right, I'll leave it there, guys. Until then, I'll be back after lunch. Let's look at YouTube. Let's look at TradeView Markets. Look at my Twitter feed one last time so I can tell you guys what I look at. Where's Twitter? Oh, here it is. Share, Twitter. What are you guys doing there? SC call buyer. Oh, please help me out on SC. SC, more calls. I did go long the Russell for a bounce, IWM. FVFC net tease update. Wave of put sweepers concentrated in ETFs, some mixed and isolated activity. Financial conditions have tightened. Sentiment not really doing much yet, has not really yet to adjust it off red to green. Put call ratio, do nothing. You know what I mean? Rose, let's always try, watch this guy swing trade bot, man. This guy's awesome. 3 minutes, rose above yesterday's high. That's all you need to know. Google. PDD, again, we mentioned it 9 times. I mentioned this PDD. 20-day support for the active trader. GLBE, I like that one. Why am I like GLBE? This is what I look on GLBE. Okay, great earnings, gap up above the 200-day, buying some GLBE. Boom, buying GLBE, that's what I like. Might go back to maybe, maybe 30 and a half. But this GLBE, which did have nice numbers, and it wasn't just a short squeeze because it held. GLBE, I'm in a little bit here. I started. What else do we like? So this guy's good. Swing bets. Just it's free. Reverse down from today. SQQQ. Any questions? Mike, what do you think about Oxy? All right, good question, Lewis. Lewis has always the good questions. All right. This is what I see. First I go to the chart, and this is what I see on Oxy. I want it to be above 74. You know what I mean? I don't want to say the trade is over. It's not, because this could be some like secular 10-year move on it. Oxy, you want to listen. Oxy, I'd start bidding through the whole number, 70, 72 and a half. Listen, the RSI is not overbought. Let's look at the XLE. The XLE, 3 days down. This is what I missed. This is my 3-day down. 1, 2, 3 days down. They pinned it right there at that gap. It went 76, 78, and I missed it. I should have been on it. But you can't catch everything. That XLE I like. On the 3rd day down, doesn't everybody know I like 3rd day downs? Especially with low volume. And it had that fill right there at that high. Man, that was a good trade I missed. Oxy, I like it. Well, you know what I like, Devin? Oxy, okay. Go to the best of breeds, Lewis. Buy a little bit of XLE, nibble on some Devin, nibble on some Oxy, nibble on some EOG, and the fourth one, that's another best of breed, is PXD. Somebody told me about Fang, the other day. That's Fang. Fry, that moving up nicely. Glenn Fry, we like it, just sitting there like it. Okay, Walmart. I'll go to my screen here. New shit. What I'm looking at. I'm going overboard. No, I'm all right. MU, AMD, U. This is my universe for today. Tesla can't hold. PTD going higher. LI, we sold that well. AXCM. I wanted to get into that AXCM. That's the best of breed. Fizzler, Walmart, Etsy reverse, Chewy. You know what I mean? Here's Chewy. I sold it well. Chewy, 34.10. You know what I mean? Here's the chart on Chewy. It's a barometer now. Unless you believe in the product and you have 19 dogs, then you buy Chewy. If not, you use it if they use stocks that got hurt on earnings and reversed it as Devin goes higher. Nerve, Devin. Good question, Lewis. Any other questions? G, Joba? Once again, let me see what the guys are doing. Boom. Hello, Jesus. SC, that was my last one. QQQ. What's this? Gamma strike. I'll go over that after I get off with you, and I'll correlate that. SPY as well. Uber calls. Uber. Bullish. We'll now look at Uber. I'm not interested in Uber. I'll leave it at that, guys. This is hurting the retailers. Philip Van using. Don't they make Tommy Hilfiger? There's PVH. Down 5. Really overpriced still. Macy's. Jwin, I bet the same thing. Jwin. Nothing on Jwin after earnings. Look at Jwin. Year lows. These retailers, XRT. Nothing. Crocs, I sold that like a hero. Actually, it's holding up there. Crocs, all right. What other retailer did I have? Oh, the Real. Sold at 228. I had a lot of that. I had 100,000 Real. PVH, you should watch that for the retailers. FREY, Glenn Fry, good. Moss CF. The rotation's evident. Moss, Chewy, CF. Goes with oils, GDXJ, Newmont hanging in there. Where's our nougat? Our nugget. All right, it has volume, and this is what I'm looking for in the nougat. Like I said, I sold it yesterday at a decent price, 26.10 maybe. I could have bought in the hole today, low as 25.27. But here's NUGT volume doing a doji. We'll go to Newmont. Not yet. AU, another gold that was strong yesterday, maybe. AEM, the one's been holding up the best. And let's go to a GDXJ for the miners. I'll watch for coach of that. What I like that now. This is coach's trade. No lower low. This is the one he would like, I believe, coach. And I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back and watch coach's 9:30 video. So let everybody go now. Thanks. Hold on. Go back to TGH. Share screen. TGH. I'll leave it at that. Go at the data. Goal is trying. All right, everybody, have a plan. Trade well, be light, and I'll let you know what goes on after lunch. Thanks again for tuning in.